Fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Bryce Harper.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Our starting pitcher in this one, Michael Wacha. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Here comes the 0-1. That one hit to right. Suzuki on the move. And makes the grab. And there's one down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Bryson Stott.
And Boog, you and I were talking about him before the game. He's got good speed, and if you watch him in this game, he's that type of guy that's very smart. He doesn't have this just eye-popping speed, but he knows how to use it, and he's very intelligent on the base pass to get to the next base, to get around the bases, and ultimately score runs.
Brandon Marsh, the next to hit, takes ball one. And that one fouled off.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
One down, base is empty. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 1-2 now. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. And now, Bryce Harper. Hey. That clips the zone. It's 0-1.
The count.
There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Wouldn't chase that time. Two out, space is empty. And another ball. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
He really needs to start making more contact. Almost 2 strikeouts per game over his last 10.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Harper's back on a dive. Comes up empty.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
That is it. The shortstop.
Trey Turner at the plate.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here.
first and second, 2 down. Next offering is down low. That curve drops in for a strike. The pitch. Caught him looking for the K. So they strand a pair. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. And we're back. And starting this one, Colby Allard. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. The wind of the pitch. And there's a foul ball. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. He is safe, and he beats the throw by a whisker.
That's a fun way for them to start the game on offense, and thanks to a little small ball, they produce a base runner right away. And we'll see if this is part of the game plan for him today, or if they just took advantage of an early opportunity.
In half up to hit.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
And a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. And that one fouled off. Horner aboard here at first with nobody out. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. You don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Stopped. In position. 1 away. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. One thing these players do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, we don't see situational hitting as that art as much as we used to, because hitters are slugging the ball, they're hitting it over the fence. But when you see a team that has the ability to shorten up, hit behind runners, and go first to third or first to home, man, that just adds to the element of what you're able to do in other ways with the bat. So opposing pitcher better not walk anybody or give them free base runners, because these hitters know what to do when runners are on.
Gets to it with a slide. There's one. That's an out. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Down the third baseman, Christopher Morel, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Checks over to first, back safely. One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play. Two outs. That one catches the zone. That is strike 2. Good eye in that spot.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Kicks and deals. And another ball. The 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. One left for the Cubs. Scoreless after one. Back here at the friendly confines. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Here comes a pitch. Fought off foul.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch out there. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, not every great at-bat ends in a hit. He saw a lot of pitches. That kind of an at-bat can be contagious to a lineup.
Here's Pete Alonso. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Second inning here, no score. Alonso getting to start at first, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited, and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Book, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Bellinger makes the catch. That's out number 2.
The catcher, Harry.
2 outs, base is empty. Harry Ford stands in for the Phillies. That one missed. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And misses inside. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
2-2 count.
Missed with a changeup and a full count now. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle, and that extends the inning.
Batting ninth, the third baseman,
Brett Beatty digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Ford, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two outs. That one misses, and it's 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. And a swing and a miss. And that is that. Phillies strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here at Wrigley Field. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki.
Allard back to work. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Harper hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the catcher,
Luis Campusano getting ready to hit. He set a new career high in home runs this year, and Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
And another ball.
2-0.
Good hitters count to 2-0.
2-1.
1 out, bases empty. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Gets the outside corner with that one. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. That one lifted to left. Marsh brings it in, and that is that. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Wrigley Field. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Lifted in the air down the left side. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Line drive. Caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Marsh in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. There's a strike. Top of the third, no score. That one inside, and it's 2-1. One down, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Here's Harper now, and he's already singled in this game. That one's upstairs, ball 1, and that is ball 1. Two outs. Just missed. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Right through there for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. It doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And here it comes. Stays alive. Two now. On the ground. And that's just foul. And a good eye there.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think
that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Phillies down in order, and we're still knotted at 0. Bottom of the inning, Joey Gallo steps to the plate.
The first baseman, Joey Gallo.
The line and the pitch. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Ford drifts towards it. And there's one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Here's Victor Robles.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with the knock in this one.
On the inside corner for a strike.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
And now the lefty. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Rolls across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Nico Horner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Fastball for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering is in for a strike. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
And the 0-2. And ball 1.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Marsh squeezes it, and that is that. On to the fourth, still scoreless. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Kyle Schwarber. The pitch. Foul ball there.
Well, these Phillies, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
And that's downstairs and outside. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
Left-hand hitter waits. Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And there's ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with a free pass.
Go ahead, run on base. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner. That clips the corner. And that's outside. And now it's even 1-1. Kicks and fires. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Under it. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. This is Bryson Stott. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Bryson Stott.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. From the second. Out.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit-and-run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
And now the 0-1. Just missed. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Two outs. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball, left side. Loves it on the dive. To first, and he beats it.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
And at first, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul straight back. And a pitch. Check swing. He went. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
Fourth inning underway. No score. Drilled to right. Way back there. And that is gone. His 24th home run of the season. The Phillies score first. It's 2-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Two outs, nobody on. Harry Ford stands in for the Phillies. First pitch, and he just misses. In the air, right field. Suzuki sizes this one up. Brings it in. And that is that. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom four, now the number 2 hitter, Ian Happ.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
1 strike.
The pitch. That catches the corner. That one the other way. Takes it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Belsingi, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. In the air, left field. Hauls it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
The third baseman, number 5.
Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. The Cubs trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Out there to center, Rojas. Sizing this one up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at the friendly confines. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Waka back to work.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
And right back to the mound. And the leadoff bench set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Johan Rojas, the next to hit. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
On the ground right side, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. And a pitch.
Ball two.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2-0. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
2 unsuccessful stolen base attempts tonight, so I think this is where we probably see them change up their plan offensively. The running game just isn't working, and those are costly outs, so they're going to have to string together some hits and change things up a little bit.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Morel drifts towards it. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Here at Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Ball one, no strikes. Suzuki, 31 years old, and he was born in Japan. Strike one.
1-1.
The 1-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. In the air, left field. Marsh moves under it. Corrals it. And there's one away.
The batter, the catcher.
Now the Cubs catcher, Luis Campusano. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The Cubbies down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Dansby Swanson now at the plate. Fly to left his first time. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Into center. Has this one sized up. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jose Castillo. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here's Bryce Harper, 1 for 2.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And he deals. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And 1-1. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Well struck right field. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, this one started with a bad jump or bad read off of the bat. He ends up having to try to leap out of desperation. Can't come down with it, and it turned into extra bases.
So a man aboard. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. And there's a ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Left field. Happ heads towards it. And there's one down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here's Trey Turner.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
This to third. Tosses to first. Turner is out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
So 2 down now, and here is Bryson Stott. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Man on second, 2 down. That one fouled off. Check swing, no appeal, and it's 2-1. Fastball for a strike. And a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Harper stands at second with 2 gone. Two outs. That one not close. And that's ball 3. Pete Alonso would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Man at second. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. The pitch. And he walked him. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. First and second, 2 down. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, he hit him.
First base.
And that got him pretty flush. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Now the catcher up to hit, Harry Ford. And that's down and away.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And now the lefty in the air out towards right center. Bellinger sizing it up. He's got it. And that's the third out. So they load the bases but leave them stranded. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cubs nothing. Back here in Wrigley Field, bottom of the 6th. And here is Joey Gallo.
Joey Gallo.
As he turns on the rubber and with that good live arm delivers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Up and in, and it's 1-1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
The wind of the pitch. Clips the corner, and the count 1-2. Kicks and deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him. And that's the first out.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Grounded out his first time. And that skips in the dirt. That to right. Harper has a beat on it. 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. That one missing inside.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
The other way, Alonso. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Colin Holderman.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Colin Holderman.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brett Beatty.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
The pitch. And there's a strike. Action in the pen down there. A lefty up and throwing out there. Righty delivers.
Yep, that ball went out.
Bounce to third. Morel sends it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johan Rojas.
So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. 1 for 3. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That could be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
One down. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. And that one clips the corner. Rojas over at second, one down. Liner, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they're up by 3. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Harper in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swung on, belted. Suzuki going back on this one. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And now here is Kyle Schwarber. Pickoff throw. Back in there standing. Just missed. Oh, that hit him. On the run, throw to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back, bottom of the 7th. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. As the lefty gets to work. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jeff Hoffman getting loose out there. Strom warming up as well. 0-1. Popped up. Turner should have it. Makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Bellinger up to hit. On the ground to third. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Christopher Morel. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That one's in there, 0-1.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Cubs are down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. Holderman back to work. Holderman in his 5th season, 30 years old now, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. On the corner for a strike. He goes down looking. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Bryson Stott.
And a curve misses outside. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count even 1-1. And there's a curve through for a strike.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if they'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. One down, base is empty. Short hop liner handled it short. Gathers and throws. They get him, but it was pretty close.
The first baseman, number 21, Alonso.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Pete Alonso. He's already homered here in this one. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. And they're at the knees, and the count's even at 2. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. On to the bottom of the eighth, leading off, Seiya Suzuki.
The right fielder.
The Cubs in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Here comes a pitch. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike one.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1. Good eye right there. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the pitch. That one misses. 2-2. Got him swinging.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Luis Campusano, the next Cub to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ball
Off
1.
the mark there. And that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Kicks and fires. Out towards left center. Got it. Nice grab. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 7.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
That misses.
That's inside.
And that is ball 1. Just off the inside edge. The Phillies leading by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. And he deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Still down 3-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Yency Almonte.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Here's the catcher to hit, Harry Ford. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. And that one is lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Brett Beatty stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. First pitch misses. There's a strike, 95 of that one. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Right-handed reliever. And delivers outside. Just missing there. And the count is filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johan.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Ow!
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
Two down, nobody on. That's outside. And that's ball 2. And a good eye there. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. (3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Runner takes off. Pitch is high. Throw there. Safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Man on second, 2 down.
That's ball 2.
Right through there for a strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Bottom of the 9th, and now it's Joey Gallo.
The first baseman, Joey Gallo.
And a pitch. To third. Toss to Alonso. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Now back, the designated hitter, Victor
And now the
Robles.
DH, Victor Robles. And that one's a little bit low.
Ball 1, no
Ball 1.
strike.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
The Cubbies trailing by 3 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one's spoiled, and The count now 2-1. One down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
The batter, number 2.
So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for Chicago, Nico Horner. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. The Phillies trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next pitch is outside. That one is absolutely belted. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. And that's a double.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. It really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but he just barely sneaked in there.
Man at second here with 2 away. And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Man at second. And that's a little bit high.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The pitch. Backed off the plate that time.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the last half of inning number 9. And that's ball 4.
That's inside. Ball 4.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Colby Allard will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Brian Abreu into the game.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
So first and second with 2 outs. So up now for Chicago, Cody Bellinger. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Tying run at the plate. That one's in there. That's strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. You're up there at the plate. You got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
The Cubs down to their final strike. The tying run at the plate. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
He's up to triple digits with that save. 100 for his career now, and he's become an artist when it comes to closing out ball games.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Cubs, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors. They left 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.